Hello guys, this is Becca, and it's that time of the week again for Rocking with Becca. Yes, I got my chair turned a little different. My rocker is a swivel rocker, so I'm turned a little different so you can see the babies instead of the closet door. I'll give you a little bit different background. You might want to pause the video and go get you a good cup of coffee. I just don't know what to think about people that don't drink coffee. So good. Oh, so good. I love coffee all day long, but especially in the mornings. I love my coffee. So, if you're new to my channel, every Saturday I try to do a video called Rocking with Becca, and it's where I sit here in my rocking chair in the nursery. I rock a baby and I talk with you. We may discuss a topic, or we may just talk about what's been happening in my life. You know, I don't know what's happening in your life, so what's happening in mine is all I know to talk about. And another thing is I don't go nowhere or do anything, or, you know, I just stay at home. And so all I know to talk about is what happens around here. So, first off, I want to say I'm feeling pretty good today. Thank the Lord for that. And, except for my sinuses draining in my throat. Sorry about that. Rocking with Becca is usually one of my longer videos. Most of the time it's pretty close to an hour, if not an hour. I hope that don't run you off. You don't have to watch it all at one time, or you can just turn it on, because this is, you know, I'm just sitting here most of the time. I do share a few things and show it to you, but most of the time I'm just sitting here, so just turn it on and go on about your business and listen to it while you're doing around, maybe riding down the road, or cleaning your house, or doing a craft, or whatever you do. Just turn it on and listen to it while you're doing it. You don't have to just sit and watch, because once you see me sitting here, that's pretty much it, unless I do have something I want to share with you like I have today. So, anyway, I usually give a shout out to a channel that is under 1,000 subscribers. A channel that I am subscribed to. And I'm going alphabetical order down my subscriber list. And I am in, what am I in now? What's her name? I'm in the elves. I've made it to elf, and well, I did it one that started with the elf last week. But anyway, I'm shouting out those that are under 1,000. They may be ones that I watch all the time, or they may be ones that I just watch occasionally. They may even be ones that I found and watched one time and never did get back to them. But I do want to give them a shout out, because somebody out there, you know, may have the time to just watch. You know, we all can't watch everybody's video every day, so we have to pick and choose who we're going to watch which days. And it's sad to say, but some of them we don't get to very often. But that's because there's so many wonderful channels out there that you just can't get to all of them all the time. But I do want to give a shout out to this channel, tell you a little bit of what I did see on her channel. And then I also share the baby of the day. And on Saturdays on the Rockin' with Becca, I've got to where that I also participate in the open collab called Small Something and oh my goodness, I can't remember. I can't remember the name. Maybe it'll come to me in a little bit. It's Something and Stuffies Saturday. Small Dolls and Stuffies Saturday, maybe. It will be right in the description of this video. Just hit that, go down under this video and you'll see a little line that says disclaimer. And then over to the lower right corner of that one line, you'll see where it says more. Click on more and it'll drop down the description menu. And there's all kind of things there you might want to look at in every video. But I will have the link to the shout out in the title. And then I will have the link to Small Dolls and Plushies, Small Dolls and Stuffies Saturday, which is hosted by Leisha over at Binky's and Blanky's Nursery. I will have the hashtag to her collab and the link to her channel in the description of this video. So be sure to go check that out. So, have I gotten all the preliminaries? All but the shout out. Let's see. Let's do the shout out. Macy's distracting me. Sorry. First, let's don't do the shout out. First, let's don't do the shout out. First, let me tell you who the baby of the day is. She was hanging on to my dress. She's sleeping now, y'all. This is my little Willow. Mama's little Willow, yeah. Her so tired. Her didn't want to wake up for the video. Her so tired. Mama's Willow, yeah. Here's Mama's little Willow. She's so beautiful. Macy, get up there on the bed. I'm doing a video. Get on the bed. Mama be through in a... Start saying a few minutes. In an hour. Hopefully it won't be a whole hour. But I'm sitting here and rocking little Willow. And we're participating in PJ Saturday today. Because she has on her little Peter Rabbit sleeper. Is that? Nope, wrong side. And Mama don't want to change her out of it because her so pretty in it. Of course, her so pretty in anything she puts on. But I believe PJ Saturday is hosted by Reborn Huggles. I'll have to check into that. It's hard for me to keep in mind all of these tags and who hosts. Go get on that bed. Mama's doing a video. Go get on the bed. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, Mama's good girl. Okay, I hate to have to get on to her, but she claws my legs jumping up here wanting me to throw her toy and just distracts me. But I believe PJ Saturday is hosted by Reborn Huggles. Tell me if I'm wrong. And let me know who it is that hosts that, if I'm wrong. Also, I was doing, what did I do? There was a theme I did the other day. Onesie Wednesday. maybe. I can't remember now. I was going to ask you who hosted, but now I can't remember which theme it was that I could not remember who hosted. But maybe it'll come up sometime or another. Who hosted, and I can write it down. Oh, I want to do Romper Wednesday sometimes. That's hosted by Cindy at Cindy Love Babies, I think is the name of her channel. Anyway, I'm getting off on all these other things that's not in for today's video. Sorry about that. But anyway, Miss Willow is my baby of the day. And I will show you who the other baby is in a little bit. But let's see. Okay, the shout out. Her channel name is Freeze Babies Fiber Frolic. Freeze Babies Fiber Frolic. I will have her link in the title of this video. She has 898 subscribers. She doesn't do a whole lot of videos. About 1 or 2 a month is mainly all she has up, or that I have seen that she has up so far. Macy, lay down. Go get over there. Go get over there. I'm going to take it away from you. Get back up there on the bed. Mama's busy. So, she has reborns. But the video I watched this morning, she is a crocheter. She loves fibers. Like, you know, yarns and things like that. And she crochets. And I was watching one of her videos this morning, and she is working on a blanket or a throw. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. And so she shares that as well as her reborns. So she doesn't just show reborns. So if you're interested in reborns or you're interested in crocheting, go over and check her out. And encourage her to do more videos. I enjoy seeing the crocheted projects that she does. And you know, I haven't gotten really deep into her videos yet. I wonder if she makes baby clothes. I wonder if she might be a source that we could purchase crocheted baby clothes from. I'm going to have to check into that. I've only seen blankets so far. But I'm going to go back to some previous videos and see if I can see what all kind of items that she crochets, whether it's just blankets or if she does like baby clothes and stuff. So anyway, if you're interested in stuff like that, go check her out. Let her know I sent you. And give her some YouTube love. Alright, so that's our shout out. That's our baby of the day. And I guess we'll get on into our talking. Got all the preliminaries over with. And speaking of her crocheting, kind of what I was wanting to talk about today is I wanted to ask you, do you have any other type hobbies you do other than your reborns? Do you crochet, for instance? Do you do paper crafting, like card making, scrapbooking, junk journals, you know, any of those kind of hobbies? Do you diamond paint? Do you put together puzzles? What other kind of hobbies are they? I know there's all kind. I just can't, off the top of my head, think of them. But I'd love for you to put in the comments below if you do any other kind of hobbies other than your reborns, other than your babies, your dolls. Tell me what you do, and I will tell you a little bit of what I do. In case you're new to my channel and don't know, I do have another YouTube channel that I do share my other hobbies on. I'm going to put it that way. I don't know if you'd really call what I do crafting, but my other hobbies, I share that on my other channel. And the links to all of the different social media platforms that I am on, the links to those are always in the description of every video. All you have to do is drop down the description menu and scroll down, and you will find my Facebook page. You will find my Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have 2 YouTube accounts. You will find my email. You will find a list to my Amazon wish list. Just drop down that description menu and you'll find all kind of things there to look at. So, I also have all of that on the description of every video on my crafting channel. So I have a doll hobby wish list that I put here on this channel from Amazon wish list. And then on my crafting channel, I have the link to my crafting wish list from Amazon. So it's 2 different wish lists. So anyway, the things that I like to do. Now, I have tried my hand at many different crafts through, what is that? Okay. That was hubby coming in. I lost my train of thought now. What was I saying? Oh, I've tried many different hobbies through the years, and I used to sew, I used to make my clothes. They were just simple. They wasn't nothing elaborate because I never did get to be a really good seamstress. I did good enough I could get by with it and make my own clothes in times, you know, when we didn't have the money to go purchase, you know, store-bought clothes. I managed to make a few dresses through the years when I was smaller. When I started growing, I got out of proportion with the patterns, and it required alterations. You know, I couldn't just cut out a dress from the pattern and it fit, because I would be bigger in one place than the other. Okay. Y'all gonna see me kissing? I had to kiss my hubby. But you know, it required alterations because I couldn't just cut it out by the pattern and it fit me right. But as long as I was small, I was able to, you know, just use a pattern and cut out a dress and make it good enough for me to wear, you know. But as I got bigger, you know, after having children, and I got bigger and kept weight on, my hips was bigger than my shoulders, and you know, when I would make a dress according to the pattern, in one place or the other it would be too small and very uncomfortable, or either I couldn't get it on at all to wear it, you know. And I got to the place I would I was wasting more because I would try to make a dress and I didn't know how to alter. And I'd try to make a dress and end up it not working. And so therefore that money was gone. So I just completely quit sewing. Only thing I do now, and well, I don't even do that very much. But, you know, mend. Like if there's a rip, I still have my sewing machine. So if something comes up that I need to sew up a rip or put a button, I can put a button on by hand. Things like that I still do. But as far as trying to make a dress anymore, I can't do that. Plus, at this point in my life, with my anxiety and everything, I couldn't deal with it. So I did that in my younger days. Get down, baby. Get in. I used to cross stitch. I did cross stitching for a good little while, and I did the counted cross stitch, and I enjoyed it at the time. But I was younger, and I didn't have arthritis in my fingers, and you know, I was able to deal with it. But you know, just through the years, it got to where it was too tedious for me. My fingers would cramp and hurt holding that needle. My eyes was getting bad. I couldn't, you know, it counted cross stitch. You had to count the little squares and get it in the right place, and it just got to where it was too tedious for me. I just couldn't deal with it, so I quit doing that. I have crocheted off and on. Never made, you know, nothing elaborate. It was mostly like doilies and throws and things like that. Just simple double cross stitch, granny square type things. I did that for a while, but it just didn't hold my attention very well. Then I got into, my sister, younger sister, got me into scrapbooking back in, I think it was 2012. And for years, I scrapbooked. Loved it. Loved scrapbooking. Did it for years. Then, as my health declined and my mental health, I guess you could say, declined, and my anxiety started getting really, really bad, I would get interrupted a lot. Mom was living with me at the time, and I was, you know, busy and active outside of the house, and, you know, not just staying at home. I, you know, went out and did things, and I would get in there, you know, and start trying to work on a scrapbook page and get in mind what I wanted to do, and then would get interrupted. Wasn't always Mom that interrupted me, but, you know, I was her caregiver, so, you know, a lot of the times it was her. You know, I had to go do something for her or whatever. Or my dogs, you know, would interrupt me. I had 3 dogs in the house at the time. You know, it was just constant interruptions. And then when I'd go, I would have to leave it. Then when I would go back to it, I would forgot how I had in mind I was going to lay it out and do it. And so then I would have to rethink it and decide what I was going to do, and I would have several interruptions on just one page, and it got to where my anxiety couldn't handle it, and I actually quit doing any kind of crafting for about 2 years. I quit doing my craft videos. I quit crafting. I didn't do anything for about 2 years, or a year, maybe not quite 2 years, maybe a little over a year. I didn't do anything crafting wise, And there was just too many interruptions, too much, you know, and it just got my anxiety all messed up, and I just couldn't handle it. So I just completely quit crafting for about, I'm gonna say about a year, year and a half, something like that. I don't think it was 2 years. But then when I come back on and started crafting again, I got into glue booking. And glue booking is where you take pictures from magazines, or, you know, any catalogs, any kind of resources like that. You cut them out of those and you arrange them in a glue book, because you're gluing it down is why it's called a glue book. And you make you a, you know, a page. It can be a collage, or it could be a scene, you know, that you played out with all these pictures, just however you wanted to put it on your page. And there's a lot of different names for it. You know, it could be called a glue book, it could be called an artisan journal, it could be called a junk journal. You know, a lot of different people calls it different things, but I got into doing that. And I used, back when I was doing the scrapbooking, I also made cards, you know, greeting cards a lot. I really haven't got back into doing that. But last year, I participated in a collab called Deck the Year. I might have participated in it 2 years. I can't remember. I know I did 1 year. Deck the Year, and that's where you took a deck of cards, or any kind of card that you have, flash cards, playing cards, whatever kind of card you have, and you decorate it, you alter it, decorate it up, and you know, you might cover the whole card and might not even know that it was a playing card by the time you get through, or you might just add one little item to it and still be able to see that it was a playing card. But I did that last year, but it wasn't really my thing. I enjoyed it, but by the end of the year last year, I was kind of getting where I had to make myself do it. But when I got back into what I call crafting, my thing now is, my main thing that I do is coloring. And I love to color because you know, when I'm really stressed out, my anxiety is bad, and I can just go in there, especially if I have a color by number book that I'm working on. I don't really have to think. I don't have to decide what color to use. I don't have to decide nothing. I can just look and see what color to color, what number space, and I can just relax and color, and it seems to help with my anxiety. Helps me to get my mind off of, you know, the stress or the cares of the day, or the anxiety that's raging in my mind, or, you know, whatever. I love to color. That's my main thing. But I also diamond paint. I'm not as into diamond painting as I am into coloring, but I do love diamond painting, and I do it quite a bit too, just not as much as I do the coloring. Mainly because I don't have a place that I can just set up my diamond painting and leave it sitting there. Because I like to be by my computer where I can have videos going while I'm diamond painting. So I have to move my diamond painting to my table where my computer's at, my desk, and my craft room. And then if I want to color, I still want to have the videos going. So then I have to move my diamond painting over somewhere else and, you know, to color. And I like convenience, guys. I like convenience. I want things just sitting there waiting for me. The older I get, the more I am for convenience. But I do. I diamond paint quite a bit through the week, just not as much as I color. And then I like to put puzzles together. So I share all these on my craft channel. And I like to put puzzles together, but I don't put them together as much as I color or diamond paint. You know, it's kind of like colors my first thing, diamond painting, and then putting puzzles together. These are relaxing activities that I can do that's not stressful. I don't have to, you know, decide a whole lot of what to do. You know, the diamond painting, you're just putting drills on spots, and so, you know, it's already, you know, it's just simple things. And like I said, the coloring, I do color pages that's not, I mean, I have a lot of coloring books, and I have more that is not colored by number than I do that is colored by number. But I find that I love the color by number, and I love the Color Questopia. That's the brand or the company or whatever you want to call it that makes the coloring book. They're called Color Questopia. They are colored by number, and I love their books. They put the colors together so well. I mean, and they have most, you know, you can get the books in white background or black background. I love the black background because the way they put the colors together, and you color it on that black background, I mean, it just pops. I just love it. And I'm pretty much now just buying the Color Questopia coloring books right now. Like I said, I do have a lot that's not that manufacturer, but the ones I'm purchasing right now is Color Questopia because I love those books. But that is the hobbies that I do other than my doll hobby. And I would love to read in the comments below what you do other than your doll hobby. If you have any other type hobbies that you participate in. If you're interested in any of these that I mentioned, like I said, right now, those that I used to do, I don't do anymore. Right now, it's just coloring, diamond painting, and putting puzzles together. Occasionally, I do a glue book page on there, but it's mostly coloring, diamond painting, and putting puzzles together. I couldn't get it out, what I was saying. Okay. Let me get some more coffee. See if that'll spruce me up a little bit. All right. I've had interruptions again. You know, hubby coming in, Macy distracting me. I hope I have made sense with what I've said. I hope I haven't confused you. Another thing that I would like to talk about is my health issues. No, Macy. No. My health issues, in case you're new to my channel. I have a lot of health issues that I'm dealing with. Mental, we don't like to put it that way. And physical. I have fibromyalgia, I have arthritis, I have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. All these things I'm being treated for. I do take vitamin D. A lot of times people ask me if am I taking vitamin D, or maybe I need to take. I do take vitamin D because I hardly ever get out in the sunshine, and my vitamin D was low, so I'm taking vitamin D. My doctor keeps up with taking blood work on, thyroids and all these other things that people has asked me. My caregiver, she keeps up with everything. I am taking something for anxiety. I take something for depression. I take something for fibromyalgia. I'm not on the arthritis pill because I really don't want to get on that as long as I don't have to. Because it's really bad on your stomach. I just have a number of things that I'm dealing with. And sometimes I come on here and it's a whole different story that I won't go into, but I have no one physically that comes in and visits with me. I don't go anywhere myself. Because of my anxiety and fibromyalgia, it's a nerve. It's where your brain is not getting the right signals to pain, and so your nerves, all of these things work together, and fibro has a lot of symptoms, not just pain. It's because it's your nerves, and it works on a lot of different. When I say nerves, I'm not talking about nervous. I'm talking about your nerves in your body, and it gives your brain the wrong signals, and I don't know how to explain it. But it causes your pain to feel more intense than, because it gives it the wrong signal. And it also causes a lot of physical things, or things that affect you physically because of all the nerves and, all that getting the wrong signals, we talk about fibro fog, and that's where you can be talking and not be able to bring up the simplest little words. Just, it just won't come out. It won't, your nerves, your brain or your nerves, I can't remember now just how it worded it, but it's getting the wrong signals, it's getting, and so sometimes you just can't bring up just the simplest little words that you use all the time. That's called fibro fog. You just lose your train of thought. You lose your words. You can't bring up just simple little words, and then it causes anxiety, it causes depression. All of these things work together with fibro, because of fibro. So, I deal with all of these different feelings, emotional feelings. Not every day, but I do. Even though I'm taking something, even though the doctor is helping me by giving me something, and it is working great, still you have what is called fibro flare-ups. You have a flare-up where it's more intense than just on an everyday basis. Sometimes you can stay in a flare-up for months before it goes away and you get any relief. Sometimes it may just last a day. It's just, you know, fibro is so uncertain because of it working on the nerves in your body. You know, it's all out of whack. And so therefore it affects a lot of different areas of your body. And so, you know, I get depressed sometimes, and I get to feeling lonesome sometimes, and like I said, all that's a whole nother story that I won't get into, but sometimes I come on here and I tell about it. Because I use, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to hurry if I keep it under an hour. I kind of use my doll channel as a therapy of, you know, to be able to come on and talk about my situations. Why my doll channel? Because you people are wonderful. You people are wonderful. I love my Dolly community people. I have had my craft channel a whole lot longer than I had my doll channel. And crafty people just, I don't mean any harm. If you've come over from my craft channel, I don't. That speaks volumes for you because you came over from my craft channel. But it's hard to communicate with the crafty people. They just don't. I think they more or less do their videos and, you know, to share their crafting. They don't really want to get involved with others. They just come on to show what they do, and they watch certain channels that they enjoy the type of craft, but they don't really get involved with the people. They're more business, I guess, if you want to call it business. You know, not a business. They're not selling anything. They're showing their crafts, but I don't know no other word to use there, but they just get on there for business, in other words, just to show what they're doing and then get off. You know, they don't really get involved a whole lot with the others, and I get very few views and very few comments over on my craft channel. But my Dolly community, you people are awesome. You comment, you like my videos, you know, hit the thumbs up. You watch my videos. You get involved. You act like you're interested in what I say. You comment on what I say. You guys are wonderful. So I do tend to use my doll channel kind of like my my listening post, my sounding board, maybe. Whatever word you want to use it. That I come and I talk when I'm needing someone to listen so much. I need someone to show that they care, someone to show that they're listening. I'm not asking you for, see, that simple word. I'm not asking you to fix it. You can't fix it. I'm looking for someone that I can talk to, that will listen, because I have no one other than my hubby, and I wear him out talking to him about my situations and what I'm feeling. And, you know, I don't I don't have anyone physically that I can pick up the phone and talk to, or text and talk to. And that's a whole nother story. I appreciate everyone that says that I can call you and talk to you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But again, that falls into my anxiety, my social anxiety, because I have never met you personally. I just can't make myself call and talk to you. I'm sorry. Unless you face what I face and feel what I feel, you know, I'm sure you don't quite understand, but I just can't make myself pick up the phone and call someone I've never met. I'm really sorry. I can text. Yes, I could text. If you would like to text me, like through Facebook Messenger or through Instagram Messenger. I don't necessarily give out my number a lot on my phone, but I will message you, through Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger. I'll be glad to text back and forth. I could do that with no problem. But anyway, if I'm going to keep this under, let me drink the last sips of my coffee. Somebody's out there. Let me check on this. I think they're just turning around. Yeah. They're just turning around. All right, let me hurry up and get into what I wanted to share with you. Here is the other baby that's going to be with me today. Look here. She's new to the nursery. Isn't she adorable? Now, this is the one I'm sharing with you for Small Dolls and Stuffies Saturday, hosted by Alicia over at Binkies and Blankies Nursery. But I just received her, I think it was Thursday she came in. She is a Scentsy buddy, and her name is Lulu. And I got the baby nursery scent. Smells like baby powder. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. But she is a Scentsy buddy, or on the website she's called Scentsy Friend. And in the back is a pouch, and you put, it unzips, and you buy one of the, or it comes with it, you pick out which one you want. The little Scentsy pouch that has the fragrance in it, you stick it right back here in the back of her, and you zip it back up, and now you have this wonderful fragrance. And I got her, they have different ones. They have like animals, and they have some Disney characters like Snow White, Cinderella. They have different, and I may get some more of them, I don't know. But I wanted her because I love dolls. I love just the stuffies too, but I love the dolls. See, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, her name is Lulu, and she comes with a little panda bear, and the panda bear's name is Susu. She has a little pocket right here in her dress. The little panda is hooked to her dress with a little cord, but you can stick this little bear right here in her pocket. That's what the pocket's for. I can't do it from the back. Hang on, let me see what I'm doing here. I know it, baby. The little panda bear goes in her pocket, and she just smells so good, so good. But I love dolls. I love dolls, guys. Y'all know I do. And I'm really getting into these cloth dolls. I got me, I think it's 3 soft sculpt Cabbage Patch. I have some Jan Shackerford dolls. I have 3 from her. I have another handmade doll that I purchased from an individual on Facebook that makes cloth dolls. I don't know, I've just really gotten into these cloth dolls, and there's one I want so much. A lot of you have, and I can't even, Cuddle Cutie, I can't remember what they're called, but they're weighted dolls, but it's a little bit more than I'm able to put out right now because I'm on a limited spending budget right now. So it's a little bit more than I want to put out right now. But that's another reason, I guess, that I've kind of gotten into small dolls and, you know, cloth dolls, because I can get them cheaper. But Josie, it's your fault. It's your fault, Josie. I want me a crochet doll so bad. Josie was showing Josie over at Josie's Jungle Room. I'll try to remember to put her link in the description also. She was showing a crochet doll she got, and I want one. I asked her where she got it from, and I haven't been back over to see if she, you know, gave me the link or told me how to get to wherever it's at, where she got it. But I want one so bad. It's a handmade crochet doll that someone she knows makes. I want one of those, and I want one of the weighted dolls, but I don't know how much the crochet dolls cost yet, and right now I can't put out for the weighted doll. I'm gonna have to build up some money. I'm trying to get some doll bills paid off, where I have, you know how you can do the payment plan and things like that through PayPal, or through I get subscriptions through Ashton Drake, and so that's coming out, you know, every month. And so I'm trying to get some of that stuff settled, and but I love this little girl, and she smells so good. Guys, I was going to show you something else. I will have to do that in a different video. I was going to show you a haul, but I will just do a haul video sometime another. This video is almost an hour already, so I'm gonna call it a day here for Rocking with Becca. I hope you have enjoyed this video today. I've tried to make it upbeat, tried to make it enjoyable, and not so much talk on my health issues and my anxieties and things like that. So I'm gonna go because it's almost an hour, 5 minutes away from being an hour. So I hope you all have enjoyed it. I hope you all have a great weekend. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Be safe. I think we're supposed to have some more severe thunderstorms and possible tornadoes tonight. Not tonight, Sunday night and Monday. So stay safe. Keep us in your prayers and thoughts. And I'm going to let you all go. Hope you have a great day. Talk with you later. Bye.